Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope you all are having a good holiday. With the release of the new Anaconda movie starring Jack Black and Paul Rudd, it is finally time to finish off the review series for this franchise before we cap it off with a ranking video in the next couple of days. And it's been a long and busy day of traveling and socializing, so I'm going to try and make this a much quicker video than usual. So let's get right into it with the upside. Unlike the previous movies in this franchise, this one has absolutely no desire in being a creature feature horror flick, and it's focused much more on being an adventure, jungle romp comedy. And this movie is really funny. Sure, a lot of it is low-hanging fruit jokes, but that's what I would expect from this type of movie. It's got some great jokes, some really funny one-liners, some really great situations they end up in, quite a few that had the entire theater, which was surprisingly packed today, absolutely dying of laughter. It was a really great time. And that is in large part thanks due to its really fun cast. You got Paul Rudd doing his Paul Rudd stuff, you got Jack Black being Jack Black, and they work really well bouncing off of each other. But the standout of the movie, to not my surprise, because he is one of my favorite, most underrated actors, Steve Zahn is an absolute riot in this movie. And it's also got a couple great cameos from some legacy characters we've seen in previous entries in this movie. That was an unexpected treat that I enjoyed a lot. And lastly, the soundtrack here is really great. It's a lot of differing genres, but I think they fit the scenes they were used in really well, and they're all songs that I enjoy one way or the other. This is just a really fun, how many times have I said fun in this review so far? It's a fun and easygoing movie. It does not take itself seriously in the slightest, and it is a very, very good time. And now on to the mixed. While I wasn't expecting much of a story here, I don't think the story they went with was particularly strong. I like the aspect of the movie within the movie, but I feel like they could have utilized it a bit more. And it was kind of the most generic version of people going through a midlife crisis and now they want to chase their dreams. It's fun, but it's nothing groundbreaking or particularly memorable. And now, on to the downside. And right off the bat, I hate the CGI they went with here. The snake never looks believable. It takes me right out of it. I don't believe that anyone is really in danger. It looks okay at best and downright awful a lot of the time. It was really disappointing. It's probably a smarter idea they made this into more of a flat-out comedy, because if this was trying to be taken as more seriously as a horror movie, it would have gotten the same amount of laughs, just not in the good way. And as I've said, this is a flat-out comedy. There's no horror. It's a Jack Black and Paul Rudd midlife crisis comedy that just happens to have a giant killer snake in it. It's much more of a adventure than a... There's no horror going on. No tension, no suspense. None of that is here. And I kind of wish they had a little bit added in here and there. So for a movie called Anaconda, it was just a bit disappointing. And speaking of disappointing, the kill scenes that we get here, they just remind me of generic shark movies where you see someone struggle at the surface and get pulled under and then just the blood shows up. You just see quick flashes of a snake wrapping, maybe their arm sticking out a little bit, and then it just cuts away. It's just the most painfully generic, awful, I don't like these kind of PG-13 cutaway kills. No thank you. There is an illegal gold mining subplot going on here that ends up going absolutely nowhere. I kept waiting for it to come back and tie into the story. Like maybe they were going to find a bag of gold at some point and they were going to use it to finance their next movie. But it just seemed like something that was added just to give a few action scenes and had the runtime. This is a stupid and illogical shut your brain off and just sit back and enjoy type of movies. And while I do enjoy those type of movies, and I did genuinely enjoy this movie a lot, I had a blast. I wish they had just sharpened it a little bit, taken out a little bit of those illogical fallacies going on. It held it back slightly for me. So for the bottom line, while this is not going to win the best of anything, the new Anaconda forgoes its previous entry's focus on horror in exchange for flat-out comedy to a very entertaining result. Just don't go in with high expectations on the horror, the kills, or the effects, and more modify your expectations for a dumb, harmless comedy, and you are guaranteed to have a really fun time. I'd give it 3.25 stars out of 5. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to go to the comments down below and let me know what you thought of the new Anaconda. Did you like the new direction it took? Did you find it as funny as I did? I had a really good time with this. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. If you liked the video, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm trying not to say it too often. And thank you all for the continued support. Have a good night, happy holidays, and be safe out there.